Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my presentation. My name is Michael Mares. The topic of my presentation today is on Shakespeare's Hamlet and the hero inside him. What we're going to do today is explore how our own notion about the qualities of a hero, such as courage, loyalty, and intelligence, can be found in Shakespeare's Hamlet. We're going to be talking about three things, and these are, first, the Elizabethan era, second, the historical times of the Elizabethan era, and finally we're going to look at Hamlet, our hero. Due to the limited time I have, 3 to 5 minutes, I request that you ask questions at the end of my presentation. Firstly, I will summarize the literary period. The Elizabethan era was a time associated with Queen Elizabeth I. Her reign was between 1558 and 1603, and is often considered to be the golden age of English history. It was the height of the English Renaissance, and saw the flowering of English poetry, music, and literature. This was also the time which Elizabethan theater flourished, and William Shakespeare and others composed plays that broke free of the English past styles in plays and theaters. It was an age of exploration and expansion. Now, we'll move on to the second part, which is about the historical period. The Elizabethan age is viewed highly because it was a brief period of large internal peace between the English Reformation and the battles between the Protestants and the Catholics, and the battles between the Parliament and the monarchy that engulfed the 17th century. The Protestants, Catholics divided was settled for a time. England was also well off compared to the other nations, the European nations. The Italian Renaissance had come to an end under the weight of foreign domination of the peninsula. The centuries-long conflict between France and England was largely suspended for most of Elizabethan reign. England during this period had a centralized and well-organized and effective government. Economically, the country began to benefit greatly from the new era of transatlantic trade. Out of this Elizabethan time came a writer of the ages, which is Shakespeare. Lastly, I will move to the third point, which is about William Shakespeare creating one of his enduring plays, Hamlet. Hamlet had the qualities of a hero. Let me set a brief scenario of Hamlet's situation. After being given a mission of revenge by his late father's ghost, young Hamlet not only accepted it, but also expands on the mission to include purifying the whole court. He believes that his mission is not only to kill Claudius, who killed his father, but to kill corruption as well. Hamlet is a multifaceted character. As the Prince of Denmark, he is courageous, loyal, and intelligent. Shakespeare presents us with a character that has high moral standards and a sense of spiritual sensitivity. Pious and loyal, Hamlet's courageousness is shown through by murdering 3 characters, which reflect great courage and loyalty to his father's wishes, because by doing so, he had to overcome his religious belief that murder is a sin, and live up to the challenges of purifying the court. The last of the qualities of this hero is intelligence. He was methodical in the execution of his plans, even to the extent to pretend that he was crazy to erase all suspicion. All these characteristics, courage, loyalty, and intelligence, we can find in ourselves and in any modern day hero. That's all for this point. In conclusion, in this presentation, my objective was to make each of us more aware of the Shakespearean hero, Hamlet, and to reflect on the characteristics of a hero based on our own norms and values in society. I have covered three main points. Firstly, the Elizabethan era. Secondly, we talked about the historical times of the Elizabethan era. And finally, we discussed Hamlet, our hero. Thank you.